In this video, I'm going to help you understand the difference between the A for the male and the E for the female, emasculated, effeminate, etc. The first thing I want you to understand is sometimes you have big, goofy motherfuckers, okay? So just because someone's a man and they're big doesn't mean that they're tough. So the maturity, the spiritual maturity, which at its highest level is falling in line with the divine order, is the key difference. A, raw maturity. The difference between Ra and Re is intense masculine spirit, warrior maturity, virility, and virtue. Not to be confused with a big drug-taking, dragon, ferocious spirit having E, who doesn't want to accept the A perspective and truth and spiritual logos, which is what you find as the most confusing of the E's because of the kind of intense masculine energy, but it's a demonic materialistic energy. It's a masculine spirit energy as the A. Women who defy the supernatural patriarchal spirit order and men who have certain commonalities and vested interests with them to defy it are the E. This is seen in the white bull E, the Apis, Klansmen, the homosexual, including and especially the manlier man of the gay couple. The E has no peak, the capital E, right? It doesn't come to a point. And no greatest embodiment, because it is the merger of many groups of people, each with its own greatest embodiment. It does, however, have the right angle when you look at the way the E's drawn, right? There's a point on the top, which is the right angle, which can be as the closest thing to their leader or a group of leaders. It can be seen as the closest thing to the leader or a group of leaders. The A is close to an equilateral triangle where the top is the top, yet to express itself on earth, it needs its finished structure. The Father and the Son are the two sides which go from the alpha to the omega, or the top to the bottom. The Spirit connects them at the heart. The Spirit can bring the heart to the unfinished row of man and then create the triangle connecting the bottom. Okay, so the Spirit is the heart. This is where the A connects together, right? That line represents the Spirit, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. The top point is the O. It can only be the fair O and no ill-gotten gain. So you can't cheat and you can't eliminate the true O for the next best thing. The next best thing automatically is nullified. It has to come there naturally and without scientific intervention or cheating or so on. This is how it is, period. And when you realize it, you see it as a full O as opposed to an empty one. So this is how it is, period. That is that point, right? It is like a point, is a O, okay, a period. Thus, the A that kills the E's, Achilles, in this sense, must take his rightful place from the woman stealing mystery impostors, the Trojans in the story, and the champions of their view and generation, Hector, right? The Heckle, a bully. But also from the Ethiopians, he slays an Ethiopian king, who man cannot understand relative to the rest of the Africans for the life of them. We are all Ethiopians, so which tribe has the most right to this position and why? Staying put in Libya, we're amongst our allies. Put the bull, le boa, in the Nile waters in Ezekiel, okay? The Jews can be seen as a God race looking for their Mary, their Virgin Mary, right? Jacob, Eri. Ra, Shu, Haru, heart. Jacob comes from the sky to the heart of Africa, ritually to plant his soul heir in the world, is the answer. Ra, Shu, Heru, or Ra, sow, hero, to sow your seed. Think of Bob Marley, Rostaf Eri, Irie Heights, I believe it's called, Eri Heights, and the leopard's coordination and speed from nature. Africa Unite, the song, and Nigeria, the most populated African nation and in the heart of it. Think of Ethiopians as beautiful and Bob is a hare, right? Amhara, M-hare-a, from the Lepordae family, which is where the hare is from. And staying behind for the woman and not as a threat to the neighboring aggressors, and the leopard as a rallying point or standard for the greatest warriors. Think cause, kush, cause and effect. Facts, right? Effect is you get a bunch of bullshit quote unquote facts, and the standard is made by a bunch of Ebert scholars, which backwards, it goes back to scholars, looks, school, and so on. Okay, so this is all I have for now. Just remember, it has to do with Godspeed, Lightspeed.